What is up, Eli?
Not a whole lot.
Great. That means you have the time to sit down and play some Apocalypse Max with me. It is a upcoming game for iPhone and iPad. It's coming out this Friday. It is a video game with zombies in it.
I love zombie games.
Yeah, I feel like one thing we haven't had enough of on the App Store is zombie games, and I'm glad this one's coming around here. So it's a side-scrolling shooter with surprisingly good virtual controls, and I say that very rarely. So,
Just certainly is a video game.
yeah, definitely. So the point is, I guess, to just reach an endpoint, but along the way, kill a bunch of zombies, collect money, and with that money, you can buy more weapons and crazy business, stronger guns.
Crazy to think a game like this would have been a $50 Sega Genesis game, like no problem.
Yeah,
know?
absolutely. In fact, I kind of found myself being like, man, I kind of wish this was on XBLA.
Really?
Yeah, which is a good thing. So it's kind of interesting. So there's a jump button there that you hit. There's a shoot button, obviously. You can also switch guns. I actually don't have a second gun yet. This is pretty early in the game.
You're limited in your ammo too.
Yes, exactly. And ammo appears to be persistent between levels. So whatever you leave a level with is what you'll go into the next one with. If that made sense. This is
you ever have ammo issues? Is this a ammo conservation game or just shoot when you feel like it game?
Man, I just shoot when I feel like it. And then, you know what? If I run out of ammo, I'll just stab dudes.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Need more cash.
Not doing it yet. Not gonna spray the money hose. Gonna wait. I feel like this game is going to be balanced okay.
Really?
Yeah, I do. Because I got a ton of coins at last level, and that was just like the first level in the video game. Like first.
You have
chapter.
8 more bullets, so 4.
Not worried.
Better conserve. Oh, phew, got more.
Seems like the game is pretty generous with ammo boxes too. That knife is pretty powerful though, man. It's no slouch. And I enjoy the checkpointing. Like I haven't died yet, and I don't anticipate dying. It seems like I can handle all this business, but it's nice to have checkpoints in video games. It seems like iOS developers have forgotten that checkpoints exist, that they are a thing.
Speaking of checkpoints, I was watching the Tales from the Crypt DVDs last night.
Oh God, how was
Such a good show. Such a good show. I wish that there was. I wish TV was like that still.
I've never even seen the movies, but I've always wanted to. Are the movies decent too?
I don't know if I've seen the movies.
Tell me more about Tales from the Crypt.
Well, it's one of those like shows where nothing really is related episode to episode. It's like kind of a creepy story show.
Mm-hmm.
Where the character always gets their comeuppance.
Right.
Like for instance, the very first episode, and this is spoilers, but if you haven't seen the first episode of Tales from the Crypt by now, I don't know what to tell you.
I think the spoiler alert's over on those.
It's like about a dude. It's like profiling the guy that pulls the switch on the electric chair, right?
Oh, nice.
But his state abolishes the death penalty, so he's like out of a job. So he decides to take it upon himself to electrocute all of these people that were set free on technicalities in their trials, right?
Mm-hmm. Right.
Like clerical error. So this evidence is inadmissible. So not guilty.
Yeah, he's a little like Batman.
So he electrocutes all these would-be criminals, and then gets caught. And the ultimate irony of the episode is that they reinstate the death penalty. So now he is the one that gets the electric chair.
What did the Crypt Keeper say about that?
I don't know. The Crypt Keeper laugh and
I want the punchline.
some witty pun. I don't know.
Yes.
About how shocking, the shocking turn of events or something like that. That's usually how it goes.
Oh man, I miss that stuff. Whatever happened to that?
We used to be good, man. Before it was like all reality shows and.
Wait, that was MTV? I thought it was HBO.
It is HBO.
Oh,
that was when TV, just in general.
Oh, TV. Okay. All right. No, you're right. You're right. I hear The Sopranos was okay.
I got lost interest in season 3.
I've never watched that episode.
It's good. It's one of those shows that I think you almost need to pretend that it just got canceled at the end of season 2.
Oh, really?
Instead of one of those shows that was like, wow, this is doing really good. Let's run this shit into the ground.
Yeah. I was enjoying Game of Thrones until recently. So That's
They
my
took-
HBO
yeah.
experience.
When they were at the fork in the road where they could follow the books or just start making shit up, and they decided to go down the start making shit up road.
Yeah, well, you know where they should have is right when they decided to kill off Khal Drogo. They should have just kept him. They should have just kept him because Khal Drogo is obviously the best character in that entire book
Yeah, but
series.
he can't live for the series to happen.
Yes, he can. If I were writing it, I'd make it happen.
But you've read the books, you know what happens. None of that would have happened if Khal Drogo was alive.
I'd send Khal Drogo to the wall.
Uh,
How about that?
I think you should write some erotic Game of Thrones fan fiction.
Gladly.
Although you'd have to try pretty hard to be more erotic than just the canon books.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I was kind of thinking. I'm like, man, that'd be kind of tough. Hey, by the way, I just bought a shotgun, and it seems to be working out pretty well here.
That's cool.
$1,500. It seems like the upgrade tree, you can't actually upgrade individual like constituent parts of a gun. Like you have to buy a gun, and then you can buy the next better gun.
Seems like you're doing way more damage on these big dudes.
Yeah, which is nice. I don't have to like get up and cut them now.
So, what does the G button do on your?
Throws grenades. I'm actually, like I want to ignore that button because it's like one button too many for me. Like I know I
you
should, but
have jump, shoot, grenades, and change weapons.
right, yeah, exactly. And the little D-pad on the left here to.
How are you doing the knife then?
I'm swiping on the screen. Which is just like, there's just like one button too many, which is unfortunate. But the good thing is you don't really need
Now,
to
do you need to aim up and down, or is that automatic?
all automatic, which is really nice. The auto aiming is fantastic in this game, and I think that's really what makes it sink. Just in terms of like the virtual controls feeling good and the game kind of clicking with me. It's the auto aim is sharp.
Getting coins like whoa, I've noticed.
Exactly. Not too worried. Not too worried about the IIP stuff with this specifically, which is nice and a great art style too. This game's pretty rocking. I tell you what caught me, what caught our all-seeing eye on this video game is the trailer, which prominently features dubstep. And it doesn't appear that the game does. Which
But is it dubstep with like the whole like zoom in and zoom out color shifting thing?
Yeah.
Oh.
There's a little bit of color shift. Yeah, check it out. It is an experience for sure. I kind of want a zombie dubstep game. I don't think.
Don't say that because someone will do it.
I want it. Give it to me, please. Give me some more dubstep zombies.
I got the perfect name for it. It can be zombies dubstep, but you're in cars during the Armageddon.
It's a perfect name.
Carmageddon.
Carmageddon. You know what would be even better is like, remember that scene in Narc where you could get in the car and drive over dogs and like drug dealers?
No, I was busy renting the horrible Bart Simpson versus the Space Mutants game when that game was out.
Make a game like that, put dubstep in it, and make you make zombies the enemy. There you go. Video game idea right here. But Apocalypse Max is coming out really, really soon. It looks
Is
pretty
this a
cool.
video game?
It is a video game, and I suggest you check it out when it's available on the App Store.